There's something truly magical about the first bite of pizza. The gooey cheese, the vibrant sauce, and the crispy crust. Today, we're ditching the takeout and making our own delicious pizza at home. And trust me, it's easier than you think. And the flavor is unbeatable. Let's get baking.
Hey guys, and welcome to our kitchen. Today we are making homemade pizza. We used to get pizza all the time before COVID, like every Friday, and after a while it kind of adds up. So during COVID we decided, like a lot of people, to try to make things from home, and we came across a great recipe that we started making our own pizza, and it has become a family favorite. And now, instead of going out every week for pizza, we make our own pizza at home. And I'm going to share with you this wonderful recipe. It only requires a few ingredients and it doesn't really take that much time. You might have to plan a little ahead because you have to let the yeast rise and the bread rise, but it doesn't really take that long. So let me walk you through it. So let's get started with the first step, proofing the yeast. What you will need to get started is 1 1/4 cups of warm water, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of honey, and 1 teaspoon of active dry yeast. Let's get started. Grab a bowl and pour in 1 1/4 cups of warm water. The warmth is crucial for activating our yeast, so make sure it's not too hot. Now, add a teaspoon of salt and a tablespoon of honey. The salt will balance the sweetness of the honey and add a subtle flavor to the dough, while the honey provides nourishment for the yeast. Stir the mixture until the salt and honey are completely dissolved. Finally, sprinkle in 1 teaspoon of active dry yeast over the mixture. Once you've combined these ingredients, let the mixture sit for 5 to 10 minutes. If the yeast is active, you'll see it start to foam and bubble. This indicates that the yeast is healthy and ready to be used in your recipe. Okay, let's get started on the dough. Pour 3 1/3 cups of flour into a large bowl. Create a well in the center of the flour. Think of it as a cozy little nest for our dough. Now, let's activate the yeast. Give the yeast mixture a gentle stir to ensure everything is combined. Then, slowly pour the yeast mixture over the flour in the bowl. Use a spatula to gently combine the wet and dry ingredients. Now it's time to knead. Roll up your sleeves and grab that dough. Knead the dough by hand for about 2 minutes, adding a little extra flour if the dough feels too sticky. You'll notice the dough becomes smoother and more elastic as you knead. Once you are happy with the consistency, place the dough back in the bowl and cover it in plastic wrap and let it sit in a warm place for about 4 to 5 hours or until it has doubled in size. Once the dough has doubled in size, gently remove the plastic wrap. Now, remove the dough from the bowl and gently fold the dough over itself about 8 times, tucking the edges into the center. Be careful not to overwork the dough. Add a little flour if it's sticking to your hands. After folding, seal the edges of the dough together and place it seam side down in a lightly oiled bowl. Cover the bowl tightly with a plastic wrap and refrigerate for about 12 hours and up to 5 days. This cold fermentation will develop the flavor and improve the texture of your dough. After 12 hours in the refrigerator, your dough will have significantly risen. Before we start prepping the dough, let's preheat the oven to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, grab your pizza dough and gently remove the dough from the bowl and place it on a lightly floured surface. A drizzle of olive oil on the dough can help prevent sticking as you work with it. I like to gently fold the dough over itself once again, tucking the edges into the center. This helps to ensure that the dough is pliable and easy for our next step. Use your hands or a rolling pin to gently flatten the dough to your desired thickness. Try to stretch it out as wide as possible. Carefully transfer the dough to your greased pizza pan. Gently shape and stretch it to cover the pan as best as you can. Removing any excess dough. Don't let that extra dough go to waste. You can use it to make a small personalized pizza, or better yet, our personal favorite delicious garlic nuts. They're a game changer. Comment below if you want the recipe. You won't regret it. Okay, let's get this pizza sauced up. You can make your own pizza sauce from scratch or use your favorite store-bought variety. Today, I'm using a combination of Hunt's canned tomato sauce and Ragu's homemade style sauce. Spread the sauce generously over the dough, leaving a small border around the edge so we can have a nice, crispy crust. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the cheese. Sprinkle on a generous layer of mozzarella cheese, or a lot if you prefer. Get ready for cheesy goodness. The beauty of homemade pizza is the endless possibilities. You can load it up with your favorite toppings. Today, we're keeping it simple with a classic cheese pizza, but the possibilities are truly endless. Bake the pizza for about 10 to 12 minutes or until the crust is golden brown and the cheese is bubbly and melted. While the pizza bakes, I have a quick favor to ask. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Your support means the world to me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your pizza making experiences or suggest future recipe ideas in the comments below. Okay, let's check on our pizza. I can already smell the deliciousness and I can't wait to take a bite. The pizza is done. Look at that beautiful golden brown crust and the bubbly cheese. It smells incredible. Carefully remove the pizza from the hot pan and transfer it to a cutting board to prevent further cooking. Let it cool for 5 to 10 minutes before slicing. Once cooled, grab your pizza cutter and slice into this deliciousness. I can't wait to take a bite. I hope you enjoyed this video and are inspired to try making your own pizza at home. It's become a weekly family favorite for us. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Hey guys, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and click that bell to receive notifications every time we post a new video. Thanks so much.